Welcome back to the Goku Report. And this is a new box office history. This time around, we will be looking at the movie franchise, the Indiana Jones series, which we have a total of 4 theatrical releases. Now, supposedly, they keep on again, off again over the past 3 or 4 years saying Indiana Jones 5 is in the works. We shall see, though. There's a lot of old school Indiana Jones fans that feel the fourth film never happened, but it still counts for box office history. So, with that said, music today chosen in the background is from Game of Thrones. Okay, first up, we have the first film that was released in 1981. Of course, the first time ever that we would see co op directing between good friends Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. And of course, Harrison Ford was chosen as Indiana Jones. Like I said, it was released in 1981. By the way, for me, most people consider this to be the best of the series. My personal favorite is the next one. But the first film was Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course. Many people's opinions are it is the best of the series. I can see where they're coming from. Um, but I would probably rank it number 2 for me personally. The film was originally done on a budget of $18 million. May not seem like a lot today, but in early, like 1980, 1981, including also given how much cheaper things were then, plus inflation and everything, it's a lot more when you look back from now. But the film, total domestically, it would do 63.6% of its global box office just domestically in North America. It would do $248,159,971 domestically. It would do $389,925,971. So doing just shy of 309 million, quite good for a debut first film in the series. And today's numbers, that would be more like 5 to 600 million now. So pretty good. Second one is my personal favorite film, and that is The Temple of Doom. Is and will always probably be my personal favorite of the Indiana Jones series. I know a lot of people definitely disagree with me, and that's fine. You can disagree all you want, even though you're wrong. Just joking. But anyways, it was released in 1984, same year I was born, and it was released on a budget of 28 million. So we would see a 10 million increase in total box office. Um, it would do domestically 54% of its total. It would do less, unfortunately, domestic and global. It would do $179,870,271 domestically. Worldwide, it would do $333,107,271. Then that leads us to the third film in the series, and many people consider it to be the most underrated of the trilogy, and I can see where they're coming from. That being, of course, Indiana Jones: The Lost Crusade, which was released in 1989, the end of the 80s, on a budget of 48 million. So definitely an increase. We go from 18, 28, 48. This film would do a little bit more domestically than the previous, but worldwide it would do the best at the time. In domestically, it would do 41.6% of its total box office. It would do $197,171,806. Worldwide, it would do, however, $474,171,806. So it did very well box office numbers at the time. That would be today basically between 6 and 700 million. So that's quite good. Then we would see the next film, which most people want to pretend never existed, but it still happened, no matter how much you don't like it or Shia LaBeouf. Um, and that would be released in 2008. Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, with a budget of $185 million. Yeah, definitely quite an increase in budget. Domestically, it would do 40.1%. It would do $317,101,119. Worldwide, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull would do $790,653,942. And needless to say, doing 709 million worldwide, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was very successful box office, and it was in the top 3 most successful films of the year that it came out. No surprise given its box office numbers. But that is it for this edition of Box Office History. Stay tuned next time. We are going to take a look at a specific, very beloved franchise, and a little bit longer, needless to say. Next time, we will be taking a look at the Alien franchise. So stay tuned for that in the future for Box Office History. I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.